I'm Charlie the Bike Minder. Today I'm going to show you how to take a geared bike and make it single speed. First we're going to take a butcher's out of what you need, what tools you need, and what parts you need. So what do you need? You need a chain tool, chain whip, some Allen keys, a cassette lock ring remover, and a King Dick to grab that with, and not forgetting, most importantly, you need a beer, something to put your beer in, and we have a couple of tools there from Surly to open your beer. Right, so that's the tools. Part one, most important, Surly Jeffro tool. Open your sob. A nice big tankard. And I'm just going to sit here and think about fixing it bike later. Okay, let's take a look at the bits we're going to need for this job. We talked about the beer earlier. So starting on the beer and going around, we have chainring bolts, skinny ones, really slim. These are to mount one single chainring on the front, where you maybe had 2 or 3 before. We've got a nice fresh chain, a single speed specific chain, always wise to get a strong chain. We need to take up the chain slack, so we have 3 tensioners here. Obviously you only need 1. But first of all we have the Surly, that's 30 notes. We have the Gusset, that's 12 notes, and we have a copy Surly-ish thing, which is about 17 quid. The Surly and this one here are sprung. This one's in a fixed position. This one uses a roller. It's great if you're a bike killer. These two use jockey wheel. Jockey wheel's quieter, and these are ideal for road bikes and cross bikes. If you kill bikes, get that one. Around here we have a single speed cog. They come at different price points and different materials. Steel ones last longer than alloy ones. The Surly ones are the best of a lot. It's even drilled out to make it look cool. And then we've got a bunch of spacers. These go in the back where your gears used to be. Now, I'm going to show you how to use this lot. Bikes, eh? Right, single speed this mother. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all the rubbish we don't need. Here, you'll notice there's already a single speed chainring on here, a single chainring and a single speed chainring at there. You want a single speed chainring ideally. They've got nice tall teeth, the chain stays on. Samsung make them, Surly make them, they're only 30 or so quid, worth doing. What someone's already done here is they've whipped off the granny ring and the other rings and rubbish, maybe even made a wind chime out of them. And they've used the skinny chainring bolts we saw earlier to mount a single chainring on there. Simple. Any idiot can do that bit. Front mech, that's gone. Shifters, that's going to go. When you come to get the cables, use a cable cutter. Snap them, cut them through. There's no way. You just got to be sure you're not going to be tempted to go back to gears, Cut the cables. It's ceremonial. It's a big deal. At the back here, we've got a pretty lame chain. It's a 9-speed chain. Who needs that? We've got this gear mech thing. Look at all that. All those wheels, all those things to brake. Yeah. We're going to whip that off, and then we're going to do all these cogs. So, yeah, let's single speed this. Right. What do I need? Okay. First up, the chain. Stick it in the chain tool, like so. Goes in there like that. Come on. There you go. A little bit of work. Wind it out. Done. Okay, next up, the derailleur. Henry Desgrange, the founder of Tour de France, said in something like 1910-ish, I'd rather get to the top of the mountain by triumph of my own ability than with one of these rubbish things. So let's get off, take an Allen key, stick it in there, and it just winds off, like so. Right, now to get this fella off, what we do is you get your chain whip, it sits up here. I'll put the cassette lock ring remover on here. I've used the quick release to hold it in place. You grab it with your king dick and off it comes. Simple as that. Lock ring comes off. Gears are gone. It's a good one. Take a bunch of spacers, slide them on. We take one of the fatter spacers, they're kind of to support the single speed cog. And then we pop on the cog, the surly jobby, goes on like that. The other fatty, one more, one more. On goes the lock ring. We go back to the cassette tool, tighten it up, like so. It's a single speed cog. We might need to play around with the spacers here to get that lined up with the front chainring, but we'll take a look at that later. Okay, so what we've done now is we have popped the wheel back in and put the chain on. We've got the chain as short as we could there, but you can see there's still some slack in it. So now we're going to start to add the tensioner. Okay, now we take the tensioner. This is the mech hanger where the rear mech used to live. The open thing. And pop that on there. Little spin with the Allen key. Pushing, pulling it up. Pulling the tensioner up here. Get as much tension in that chain as we can. And we just wind that on like that. Nice and tight. There you go. It's a single speed bike. Okay, now we've done pretty much everything. There's a few checks to do before you hit the street or the trails. One of them is the chain line. You have your cog here, we've got the jockey wheel and the tensioner just here, and we've got our front chain ring up here. We just want to make sure all of these in a nice straight line. Now from where you are, you should be able to see that that is nigh on perfect. If it's not, your bike's going to make these funny graunchy noises, the chain might start to come off, and you're going to wear out your teeth, and you're going to wear out your chain rings prematurely. It wants to be premature. So there you go. We've turned a gear bike into a single speed bike. Took no time at all. A couple of bales. Take it for a spin around the block with some Allen keys in your back pocket. Tighten things up. You know, just check everything's bedded in and nice and good. Everything you saw there, all those tools, all the parts, all the tensioners, they're all available from charliethebikemonger.com. A purveyor of damn fine fixed and single speed bike produce. And that's about it. In time, come and check out my other YouTube movies. We're going to be talking about other stuff. But laters. Cheers.